Greetings everyone, my name is Buck Business, and today I'll be reviewing the Season 7 finale of The Walking Dead. And of course there will be spoilers as to who didn't make it, even though it should be a little bit obvious. We begin this episode with Sasha talking to an illusion of Abraham. When she snaps back into reality, she convinces Negan to only choose one of Rick's members instead of three. Meanwhile, Maggie starts to make new plans with Jesus and Enid about their plan of attack. Meanwhile, Rosita and Daryl are planting bombs to take out Negan, and Dwight claims that he is going to help, so they start to cut down trees and place scars to slow down Negan's path. We see another illusion of Abraham at this point, and I believe they talk about some of the previous events that had happened. Eugene then wants to talk to Sasha about not taking the pill at that point in time. The Scavengers leader talks to Rick about, well, the best way I can put it is relationships. We see Sasha talking with Eugene a bit more. Then it cuts to Maggie, and I believe both of those were more previous encounters. Negan's group makes it, and Eugene tries to speak to Rick to try to get him to give up. When Rick tried to blow up that group, nothing happened. Then the Scavengers turn their guns on Rick's group. Michonne, who is a bit more behind using her sniper, is also caught up. We see that Sasha's lost illusion, and then we see her receive headsets from Eugene before she's put into this casket, and that's when she takes the pill. When Negan went to open the casket, it was a walker of Sasha that attacks. As soon as that happens, Carl and the others fight the Scavengers and the Saviors off. Rick was shot by the leader of the Scavengers, and Carl had fallen previously to the lower platform. Negan caught them and was ready to kill them. And just when things were looking their most grim, the King's Tiger attacked. Rick and Carl were able to get back up into a fight, and a full gun off goes off. As we see Maggie also coming into the battle, as well as all of her group. Michonne was injured from being attacked by one of the Scavengers, but managed to live. After Negan's escape, we see him ask Eugene what happened, and he claims that Sasha had run out of air, so he's clearly lying. Jesus took care of the walker that was Sasha, and that was about the season finale. Now, the beginning was paced pretty slowly, but I feel like Sasha's farewell was really handled from that slow pacing. It felt a little bit necessary, as it really built up the ending of this episode. So there were a few surprises, like the Scavengers' turn kind of felt like it came out of nowhere. Like their deal was off screen or something of that nature. And Sasha's farewell took up a good chunk of what this episode was, really. And in that, I feel like The Walking Dead continues to be that show that knows how to send people off. It shows it has this ability to connect back with the past and make previous deaths mean something. This is the very reason I knew that The Walking Dead was going to be one of the best things to happen to horror in general. We care about these characters, and even in death, I'm sure there were a lot of people who were cheering for her as a walker to take Negan out. People became invested, and that is something I feel is very rare in a lot of recent horror movies, is that ability to connect to the characters. And as far as the episode, I think this is a much needed win for Rick's group. Though Negan did claim that there was going to be war, as there were still plenty of sabers left back at his base. So there is something to look forward to, and I feel more invested that for the characters that are remaining, now more than ever. So that was my recap review of the Season 7 finale of The Walking Dead. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, farewell everyone.